How you doing, guys? We're going to do a quick video here on the Mandela effect. I feel the need to do a video on this simply because I've been researching it and following the Mandela effect for a while now, and I think we're on to something here. I think there's something definitely strange going on. If you don't know what the Mandela effect is, you can visit this website. It's mandelaeffect.com, and if you click site map here, you know, it basically has all the different theories and different Mandela effects. Like the first one is alternate geography. Alternate history is a category, attractions, books, media, TV, movies, videos, etc. People, entertainers, other celebrities, politicians, and world leaders, Nelson Mandela, personal memories, pop culture, food and restaurants, sports, visual changes, and all other topics. News reports, polls. The Mandela effect is essentially, it has to do with everything. And I'll give you a brief synapse of what it is. Basically, it's when a person or people remember a specific event from the past, and as you look into it to now, present, it just seems like it's not quite what it was. It might be a slight change, difference. And what I mean by that is, I'll give you some examples here. So, this will pertain to some people. Other people won't even know the difference. Like I said, the younger generations of people, this is all they know. But I'm in my mid-30s, and I don't ever remember Oscar Mayer being Oscar Mayer. It was always Oscar Mayer. Oscar Mayer wieners, hot dogs. Okay, there shouldn't be an A in there. It should be an E, M-E-Y-E-R. Okay, that's just first example. This is Bragg's apple cider vinegar. See, I just said there should be an S on the end, not Bragg. It should be Bragg's with an S on the end. I know some of you are thinking, well, it's just probably a marketing decision that the company made. No, if you go back and research some of these companies, you will find that it's always been like that. Now, you're probably saying impossible. I know it wasn't like that. Here's another one. Try to focus the camera here. Gorton's fish sticks. I don't ever remember a Gorton's. I remember a Gordon's with a D. This should be a D. Okay. Here's another one. Febreze. It's spelled wrong. It doesn't even look right. F-E-B-R-E-Z-E. No, it should be breeze. F-E-B-R-E-E-Z-E. There should be another E in there. Like the breeze. They even have a window open with the breeze coming in. Febreze. What happened to that other E? Little minute changes, guys. Is this a reality shift? I mean, what is this? Another one. Adult diapers, right? Depends. There should be an S. Depends. How can thousands, if not millions of people have a clear, distinct memory of a product being named Depends, and now it only says Depend, there's no S? I'm telling you guys, something strange going on, Herbal essences. That just doesn't even sound right. It's herbal essence. There should be no S on the end. I mean, there's thousands of these Mandela effects. I'm just showing you the main ones that, you know, I relate to, and that, you know, that I can honestly say I remember. Cup noodles. That doesn't sound right. It's cup of noodles. Skechers. I can't even say that right. Skechers. There should be a T in there. S-K-E-T. It should be Skechers with a T. Again, guys, like, you know, think about it. You know, and then, you know, you talk to, you know, the regular average person that doesn't buy into this stuff. They say, oh, well, you know, it just be, you know, your mind creates a better, you know, way of saying it, and then you get used to saying it a certain way. You know, I don't know. That's not, even with movies. You're going to need a bigger boat. He didn't say that. He said, we're going to need a bigger boat. Like, we're on the boat. Another big one, life is like a box of chocolates. That's actually the correct way. Here's what it supposedly is now. You know, I looked at my old VHS tape of Forrest Gump, and sure enough, he says, life was like a box of chocolates. And I have a hard time with that, because we all, you know, I've always known it to be life is like a box of chocolates. If you build it, he will come. No. If you build it, they will come. They're supposed to be talking about the baseball players coming. You know, if you build it, they'll come and they'll play on the field of dreams. There's another one. I might zoom in on this one. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? Nope, not anymore. Magic mirror on the wall. It used to be, Luke, I am your father. That's what I always remember it to be. Now it's, no, I am your father. You know, it just doesn't make sense. I know some real Star Wars buffs that are really pissed off about this one too, because they know they've been watching the movie for years and years and years, and now all of a sudden it seems to be changed. It's not been changed. In this reality, it's always been that way. In this, you know, any younger generation will only knowingly know, I am your father. They won't know anything else. This is all they know. Houston, we've had a problem. Like the past. It was always, Houston, we have a problem with the Apollo 13. Looney Tunes. And look at, guys. Tunes was spelled with double O's. This is like iTunes or something like that. I mean, it doesn't even look right. Tunes. And another comment, someone else had mentioned, you know, Tiny Toons is spelled like Looney Tunes with the double O. So Tiny Toons is still spelled the same correct way. Now, why would... And Tiny Toons was a spin-off of Looney Tunes. They were supposed to be the, you know, the children of the Looney Tunes. So why, you know, that doesn't even make sense if you know, understand what I'm saying here. Here's the other big one. The Berenstain Bears, like a stain on my carpet. No, I've always known it to be the Berenstain Bears, you know. Chick-fil-A. You can see right there, there's a K on it. It should say C-H-I-C. They didn't, you know, I don't ever remember seeing a K on the end of that. It was always Chick. J.C. Penney. There's an extra E in there. Okay, so anyway, guys, that's my first video there. I've been studying and researching this Mandela effect and other, I guess you could say, paranormal and supernatural. It interests me. I kind of, I think there's more to everything than what meets the eye on the surface. So I've actually been studying and looking into everything from CERN over in Geneva, Switzerland. They say that could be a big effect on what the Mandela effect is. Plus, if you go back in time, there's with the Philadelphia experiment and the Phoenix Project and things like that. You can actually go back and probably, I'm trying to connect the dots with all this. You can probably come to some type of understanding that all this is linked one way or another between, it goes back years and years and years. So I've been trying to research and trying to look into this further. I've been watching other people's YouTube channels, and I think there's something big going on. And like I said, with this Mandela effect, they're even saying parts of the Bible have been erased and changed. And there's one, I'm not good with scriptures, but there's a Mandela effect where there's a part where the lion lays with the lamb, and now it's supposedly not like that anymore. It's the wolf laying with the lamb. So it seems like, and that was the King James Bible. So there's always different changes, and could it be possible that we are in an alternate reality, or has realities merged with each other? Some people say this is another Earth. We're on another Earth right now. I mean, that's kind of far-fetched to me. I think it's more possible that someone went back in time and made a small, minute change somewhere, and now we're feeling the effects of it like a wave in the future. And there are only little effects to start out with, but in time they might grow bigger. It could have been, maybe. Does anyone follow? Did anyone follow the 2012 Mayan calendar? The world was supposed to end. We're going to get hit. Well, apparently there was a non-Earth facing solar flare that, if it was facing Earth, it would have, caused probably 75 to 80% of life on Earth to go extinct. Luckily, it wasn't facing, but that hit in 2012. You can look it up. What happens if, for some reason, someone went back in time and were able to change that event, and now everything else from then on is going to be, off, and have different, there's different spellings on things. There's different, outcomes. What if something was done for the benefit of mankind, and now everything's just going to be different from here on out? I don't know. There's all kinds of theories. I just know I wanted to get this video up, change it up from the horror stuff a little bit. Like I said, I'm going to be changing the content of my page up. I'm into supernatural, paranormal, everything to do with anything that makes your mind wonder and think about things. I'm just attracted to that. So at any rate, let me get done with this video. I got the 15-minute mark coming up. So check us out next time. Check my videos out. I'm going to be doing more stuff like this. Let's think together. Let's try and get our our ideas out. Feel free to comment below. Hopefully there's no trollers. Ain't trollers, I'll just delete your comment. No big deal. Alright, talk to you later. Bye.